Hi, this is Lee. I've been asked to update my previous recording on how to make a digital Mihi so that when someone goes to your site, for example, or a blog, they would be able to see something like this, a map on your site. So before I get started, I'll just show you what this map can do. When you click on the markers, it will show you a bit of text, or in this case, this is talking about where I worked, and a bit of text and a photograph. And if we go in further, using the toggle tools down here, the mountain symbol there, and see that this will bring up a photograph and text of my mountain called Ruapehu Te Maunga. In addition to that, we have a little instrument panel over here which we can click on. You can see that the first layer is about where I've lived and worked. The second layer is about my birthplace, so I can take that off, and you can see that the star disappeared. Put it back on, and there it is again. My education I can take off or put back on, and that will show on the map as well. So we'll get started by making sure you're signed in with your Gmail. You should be able to access your maps through your 9 squares up here, and if you can't, you could just put maps in there and go to Google Maps. So Google Maps will open up, and on your left hand side at the top you will have something called My Maps. Just click on that and you will get a new window open. It shows you any maps that you've already made, and if you haven't made a map you can just start by creating a new map. Right, so the first thing I want to look for is Ruapehu, and I can click on that and it's dropped a peg there. So I can click on the peg and just say, yes, that's right, I want to add that to the map. You can see that the peg has changed colour, and when you click on it you can edit some details. So click on the pen and just write in your details. You can make it quite long if you want to. I'm going to enter that, and I'm also going to remove this other data. I don't need that. I can actually add a photograph too, as you can see, so click on that and you will need to have a URL. Now, it used to be that I could go straight to my drive and pick a image from my drive that I had stored in there and use it. So say I wanted this particular picture. This is how you have to do it now. You have to click on it, go to share, and click on the advanced options. You want to make sure that anyone who has the link can view, but you actually want to make it public on the web and that people can view it. So save it. Now you have the URL, so copy that and go to a site. I'll just say done. Go to a site called gdurl.com. In there you will be able to paste the URL of your picture in and press create permalink, and you will get a URL that's a shortened one like that. Copy and paste that. So copy it, go back to your image URL is what you want, click on there, paste it in, and that's the picture. Select that and you'll see that show up in your information, so save that. Now, as an alternative, you might decide, no, I don't want that anymore. I'm just going to click on the edit button again and put that in the rubbish and actually add this time a YouTube. So I've got a YouTube that I've collected the URL from by copying that and gone back to my map, and I'm putting in the URL for the YouTube this time. Now here's the mountain erupting, and I'm going to select that one. So it means that when people click on your marker, they're going to get a video of what's going on there. So here we are back on the map, and you can see that you can just keep on adding markers as you find different places. Just click in there and add the place in the same way. In the first map I showed you that there were different layers, so you can add a layer to your map. Click on this and call it birthplace and save. So I'm looking at I've got just the birthplace at the moment. I'm going to add Te Kuiti there, and once again go through, add it to the map. So we have that second layer called birthplace. Don't forget to rename your first layer, and I'm just going to call it my mountain because that's all I've got in there. The other thing that you can do is you can decide, well, maybe I want that Te Kuiti up there, so I can actually grab hold of it and drag it up so that it's under my mountain as well, or I can put it back to the birthplace one. The other function that you can do is click on the base map, and you can change to the satellite version or even the terrain version, or any one of those ones. Terrain version is quite interesting to have a look at. It's up to you how you want to set it out, but that's basically how you make a map with the different layers in the new Google Maps. Now you can go back to your map at any time by just clicking on Google Maps and on the My Map section. Once you've clicked on that, you can see all of your maps there. I'll click back on my original map and it will take me to show the visual Mihi. Now I can edit it by going back into open the original map, and when I want to share it, it will give me a URL to copy, and when I'm ready to put it into my site, click on edit this page, and insert a map. You can choose from my maps, but I've found it actually says no maps found, so I just paste the web address in there and select that one and choose the height and so on and save it. I'm going to cancel that because my map is already in there, but that's just to tell you how to get it into your map. I'm going to cancel that, discard the changes. If you have another kind of site that's not a Google site, you can go back into the map and by clicking on those three dots, get an embed code which you can put into your site or your blog. Just copy that and insert it in the normal way. So that's it.